In this episode, what are the costs and fees of a civil wedding?
Hi there, bridal couples to be.
Welcome to How to Get Married in Holland.
The ultimate wedding podcast of and about the Netherlands.
We, wedding ceremony experts, aka celebrants Daphne and Jasperin, share all ins and outs of getting married in our flat and fabulous country.
Enjoy listening. Indeed, what are the costs of a civil wedding? So, when you are calculating your budget, it's very important to also take in consideration, the cost from the municipality, right, Jasperien?
Yes, if you want a civil wedding, you will get married at the municipality and you will have to pay for that. But there are differences between the costs involved, and those costs have to do with the municipality you get married in.
Mm-hmm.
For example, one municipality may charge less than another one. It really is up to the municipality itself. But also, there are differences between the costs of the day you get married on.
And what
So,
are the most popular and most expensive days?
the most popular day would be the Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and the most costly day would be a Saturday.
Or a Sunday or a festive day, right?
Yes, but a Sunday or a festive day is not always possible in every municipality. So that really depends. But of course, that would be even more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Where a Saturday or a Friday would be a certain amount, the Saturday could be double that,
Yeah.
or even maybe triple if you change wedding location, because wedding location has to do with it as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you are to get married on just a municipality office, the city hall, or any other specifically appointed location that is a house of the municipality, that would be a certain costs. But if you go outside of that, if you want to get married in a special location like a castle or a beach club or in your backyard, you will have to pay extra for that. And that
Yeah.
may be even triple. So, for example, if you were to get married on a Saturday or a festive day on the special location, then you would just pay top of the bill.
And in the evening, because sometimes the time is
Yeah,
also a factor
yeah,
when it comes to the
absolutely.
fee.
Yeah, true. Also, different municipalities may charge you differently for a different type of ceremony, because some municipalities they offer, of course, the full works, so everything. But some municipalities also offer a shorter version, which would be like the short and sweet version, and they would charge less for that. But you can also get married for free, right, Daphne?
Yes, you can. And that's a great option if you're opting for a ceremonial wedding. So really celebrating your love with your loved ones on the wedding day itself. But you do consider arranging the legal part first. And then it's very nice, of course, for your budget because it frees money for other nice things, of course, to get married on a moment the municipality offers it for free. And most of the time it's on a Monday morning or any other morning during the week.
An unattractive moment.
An unattractive moment, yeah, yeah.
Nine
And I
o'clock.
always say, do go there like in your jeans or something, uh, just to make it a casual moment.
Yeah.
You know, it's like going to the notary, you're arranging the legal part, but the festive part is on your wedding day.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah. And
Going
you
back,
do need to make an appointment way ahead
yeah,
before your wedding day.
they're very
Because I
popular.
think, yeah, they're very popular. It's a popular option. But also it has a psychological effect, I think, because once you have arranged the legal part, you make it complete by getting married from your heart and saying, I do with all your love. So that makes, yeah, well, that seals the deal really. And
Mm.
otherwise, the other way around, if you go celebrating and you still need to arrange something, well, it's a different feeling. What do
It
you
is.
think?
Yeah, it is a different feeling. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. There's something else because we're not there yet. Talking
Mm,
about money, talk about the wedding officiant.
yeah. Yeah, if you're opting for getting married legally, a civil wedding, but you want to bring your own officiant,
Mhm.
then yeah, the municipality might charge you extra for that. Yeah.
Okay, so how does that work?
Well, he or she needs to fill in some documents together with the bridal couple and
Mhm.
send in several attachments to make sure your own wedding celebrant or officiant is well able to be appointed in the municipality. So he or she is able to conduct a civil wedding for you.
Mhm.
So they need to check it. So it's extra work really, and
Mhm.
that's why they charge that fee. And
Okay.
well, sometimes they also send someone from the municipality to the ceremony itself to bring the certificates or the deed and to make sure everything goes well and accordingly to all the rules for a civil wedding. So yeah, that's why there is an extra fee.
Mm. And what if you want to bring your well-spoken uncle to be a wedding officiant and he is not appointed, he's not legally or sworn in by
Yeah.
the Court of Justice? What does that implicate?
Well, you have to check with the municipality of your wedding venue first
Mhm.
if your relative or friend, if it's well allowed
Mhm.
within that municipality
Yeah,
to have someone who is not appointed conducting a civil wedding.
right.
Some municipalities say, well, it's fine with us as long as everything is going by the book. But some municipalities, it's not allowed.
No.
So that's the first to check if it's allowed.
Yeah,
And if it's allowed, you should fill in several forms. And he or she needs to be appointed at a justice of
yeah.
court. Yeah,
So that's like
court of
being sworn
justice.
in or being sworn
Yeah,
in at a court of justice, and then you get on top of that the appointment for one day to be the wedding officiant.
yeah. And important for one day, your wedding day, and the wedding time.
Yeah,
Because I heard a story of well, we've spoken about it in an earlier episode
yeah,
about a couple who changed the day, but also the time.
yeah.
And then the appointment isn't
Valid anymore.
valid
Yeah,
anymore. Yeah.
yeah, true,
So
true. So
it's
very
all,
important to take that in account. If you
yeah.
bring your own, ask him or her whether he or she is sworn in. If so, then you only need to be appointed for one day, which is mostly possible in most municipalities. If
Hmm.
he or she is not sworn in, then it's a matter of getting him or her sworn in and appointed for one day, and that brings with itself more costs.
Yeah. And another tip, make sure to inform about the costs of your wedding year. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
well, most of the time, the municipality communicates the fee of this year. So if you're getting married next year, well, you can count on it. The fees are getting higher.
it will be higher. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
So also make sure you inform about these possibilities if you want to bring your own well ahead of time, because municipalities may ask for a certain period that you apply for this person to be appointed before the wedding. They may ask for that to be done 3 months before, 2 months before, but sometimes even 6 months before.
Yes.
Um, because they are very busy, and it would be a pity if you want to bring your own wedding officiant, and if it's so short before your wedding day that cannot be realized anymore, the appointment.
Yeah. And I can imagine this all may dazzle you, hearing about all these options and extras and details. And of course, you can always ask your wedding officiant, your own wedding officiant, to help you out with this.
Yeah. So summarizing, municipality fees may differ depending on the day, depending on the location,
The
and
time.
depending the time, and depending on who you bring.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Well, that's it for now, I think.
Good. Speak to you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to How to Get Married in Holland.
We look forward to share more about organizing your wedding day in the Netherlands in the next episode.
Hit the subscribe button so you won't miss anything.
Any questions in the meantime?
Please ask wedding celebrants Daphne or Jasperin. You can find us, plus the show notes, on Instagram.
And if you love this podcast, please leave a review.
It gives us a higher ranking, so more fun international couples with Dutch wedding plans will be able to find us.
Until next time.